So some of you may already know, but as of yesterday, they banned 6 Dr. Seuss books, and they're not going to be making them anymore. And the prices on these books have just spiked. They're selling for like 100, even I've seen sales over 200 for sold comps for these 6 books that will not be made anymore. I'm pretty sure this is all hype, and the market is about to get flooded, and the prices will probably tank. But for now, if you can get that stuff up quick, you might be able to cash in pretty good. So I'm going to the 3 thrift stores that are pretty close to me, and I'm going to see if I can grab any of these books. I actually had one of them because I had a little death pile of 3 Dr. Seuss books that they were worth so little that they weren't even worth listing. And one of those books is now like over $100, but it's a 6-in-1 book, and one of those books in that book is one of the banned books. So that one doesn't have as much value, but they're still sold comps for over $100. So I'm gonna try to get that listed today, hopefully. It's just crazy how a book can go from like $5 and a day later it's over $100. It's probably unlikely that I'm gonna pick up any of these books today, but it's definitely worth checking out because even if I can land one, it'll be worth the trip. And yeah, since this happened yesterday, there was probably people out at the stores yesterday looking for these books, but I figure it's worth a try. So I'm hitting these thrift stores up as they open. I'm just going to check to see if they have any of these Dr. Seuss books, and I'll see if I can find anything. So I struck out at all these thrift stores. I couldn't find the Dr. Seuss books I was looking for. They didn't even have that many Dr. Seuss books in general. Just at these stores, you see the children's book section. It seems huge, like they'd have a ton of these. That's what I thought, but they just didn't. I also hit up half-price books, and they had a ton of Dr. Seuss books, like 2 shelves completely full, but not a single one of the banned books. So someone either already scooped all those up or they pulled them from the shelf because they knew what was going on. I don't know, but out of all the Dr. Seuss books they had, there had to have been those banned ones in there, and they just weren't there. So yeah, but it wasn't a complete fail. These videos are kind of out of order, so I actually already packed and shipped the book I wanted to show you guys, but I did have one of these books in my death pile, like a 6-in-1 book, and I listed it. So I sourced it from my death pile, listed it, and it already sold and it's already shipped off. So if you want to see that sale, it'll be in my what sold video coming this Saturday, and it sold for pretty good money too. So wasn't a complete fail. At least I was able to sell one of these books. Unfortunately, I couldn't find them in the wild, but garage sale season's coming up. I'm sure these things will pop up, but we'll see how the value is at that time. We'll see if these hold their value or if they start tanking. Either way, I'm sure a summer of garage selling, I'll find plenty of these banned books. But even though I didn't find any, I did pick up some other stuff at these thrift stores. First, I'll start with this. I actually got this from Half Price Books. I haven't been to that store in a while. It's pretty cool. They have like video games and collectibles, board games, books, media. They have all kinds of stuff. It's not just books, but their prices are pretty on par with retail. So it was hard to find anything to resell except for this. I picked up this book set at a garage sale a while back, and it ended up selling for $50. So, you know, I'm aware of these books now, but take a look at that. If you see this book set, pick it up if you can get it cheap enough. But yeah, they only wanted $10 for this for some reason. So I definitely scooped this up for $10. I looked at Soul Comp's recent ones, and it looks like this is going anywhere between $60 and $80 now. So it's increased since the last time I sold it. I've even picked up these books individually as well. So yeah, definitely something to look for. Knowledge is power, or as Cersei from Game of Thrones would say, power is power. But yeah, they didn't know about this book set for some reason. Yeah, really good find there. That was probably the best find of the day. And then at the thrift stores, I found some video games, actually, surprisingly. I was going to these thrift stores as they opened up, which I usually don't do, so maybe that's why I found a couple of video games. These were $3 each. These should all be like around $20 games, give or take. Got a GameCube game, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. So not too bad. Got 2 PS2 games, this Midnight Club 3 game. Don't sleep on racing games. A lot of them, most of them don't have value, but there are some that do have some value. So if you see, you can definitely look into them if you see some. And then also Sly Cooper for PS2. All the discs on these are in pretty rough shape, so they're going to have to be resurfaced. But definitely worth it. And then I also picked up some t-shirts. I got some band shirts. This is Black Cat Manor. So I didn't know of this band, but it just seemed like a band shirt, and I looked it up, and it is a band. And I picked it up. It's like a punk band or something. But then when I got home, I looked more into it. I think this is like a local band. On their Spotify, they have like A lot of their songs don't even have like 1,000 views on it, so I don't know. It could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. We'll see. Either way, cool looking shirt. That was $3. Got a Rise Against shirt. I remember when this band first came out, they were pretty cool. I wasn't a fan of their later stuff, but yeah, not too bad. This was only $2. So definitely cool find here. And then last is a Grateful Dead shirt. It's not vintage or anything, but it's a cool, nice, clean looking shirt. Cool logo on the front. It says Grateful Dead on the back. And this was $3. So yeah, even though I didn't find the Dr. Seuss books I was looking for, I was still able to pick up some other things. This was probably the best pickup of the day, so not too bad. The link to my eBay store is in the video description. Until next time.
I'm sweeping and packing these dividends I keep stacking to the roof. I'm out of room. I'm gonna have to get a bigger broom.